Hello, everyone. This is Bill Goldsmith with Home Partners of America, here today to present one of the new programs at Home Partners called the Broker Referral Program, or BRP. What we're going to use today to go through the program is the Broker Referral Program Operations Manual. If you decide to move forward with the BRP program, that will be in your BRP library. There are 4 chapters in the manual. The first one is the presentation we're going to be doing today. Kind of gives you an overview of how BRP works, all the different tools that are in the toolkit and how to use them. The second chapter is a focus on lead conversion, as we call it, lead conversion through funnel compression. And so again, that will take you through all of the techniques to not only, once you've generated these leads and these leads have engaged you, what are the best techniques for converting those leads into closings and commissions. The third chapter focuses on using listings in the Facebook lead form ads. Great way to generate good middle of the funnel leads at a low cost. And then lastly, if you decide you do want to work with a virtual assistant, there's a chapter that's sort of a daily step-by-step process for what that virtual assistant should do to support the BRP program. So let's jump into the first chapter of the Broker Referral Program. And the whole idea behind the Broker Referral Program is that we want to provide your brokerage or your team the best proven strategies for generating leads, for engaging leads, for educating leads, and eventually, ultimately, to convert those leads into closings and commissions. And these practices are based on surveys that we've done across, many of our brokerages across the country, many of our agents across the country. So it involves the best practices. I also was an agent during 2021 and developed a lot of these practices myself and incorporated them. And it really breaks into 3 major components. The first part is lead generation. And so we work with a group out of Pittsburgh, My BFF Social. You guys might know Matt Gentili from either his Coldwell Banker days or his Century 21 days. But we worked with Matt and his team to develop high quality, low cost lead generation tools using Facebook lead form ads. So the ad and then the lead form, asking 2 questions. When you look at the move, how much rent are you looking to pay? And they've proven to be very successful to generate middle of the funnel, high quality leads at a low cost. Once those leads have submitted the lead form, they then drop into a CRM system. We support either LionDesk or KV Core. In both cases, it will auto start an 8-month drip campaign with a heavy concentration in the first week of emails and videos and texts that are meant to educate the consumer on who is Home Partners, what is lease purchase, what are the qualifications for lease purchase, and then who are you as their trusted advisor. Each one of those texts, each one of those emails asks the consumer to say yes if they want to learn more about the program. And then, of course, that takes us into the where you're going to go ahead and log into your portal, invite them to apply and register with Home Partners. If you are working with a team, your BDM and your RAM will also set you up with a managing broker portal. That's number 3 here. That allows you to distribute those leads among your team and go ahead and track those leads through closing. So let's dive in first into the Facebook lead form ads. Again, we've been through many, many iterations, literally scores of iterations, using Google AdWords, using Facebook ads, using Instagram ads. And what we really have settled in on is a group of high quality, creative Facebook ads combined with a Facebook lead form. And the way that works is when the consumer hits the Learn More button on the ad, it will take them to a lead form. It's still within the within the Home Partners, within the Facebook ecosystem, that will ask them for their contact information and it'll also ask them 2 questions. When you're looking to move, how much rent are you looking to pay? They hit submit. That then goes into the CRM system and auto starts an 8-month drip campaign that we talked about last slide. We'll talk a little bit more in the next slide. Also, if you're a member of the BRP group, we will provide you for free a co-branded landing page that will allow the consumer, whether you're maybe you're using a Facebook campaign, maybe you're using a QR campaign, maybe you're doing Craigslist with a QR code. It will drive them to that landing page, and that landing page will be collecting the same information that we're collecting in the lead form. So that will also integrate into your CRM system. That will also auto start that 8-month drip campaign. So we got you covered in the social media generation of lead generation, and then also using that landing page if you want to use other tools. So as we said before, the consumer comes to the Facebook lead form or into the landing page, they fill out the contact information, they answer those 2 questions. When are you looking to move? How much rent you're looking to pay? We're going to use a line desk example here. Those leads will then feed into your CRM system, auto start that 3-month drip campaign. And again, the purpose of that drip campaign is to educate and engage the consumer on who is Home Partners, what is lease purchase, what are the qualifications for lease purchase, and then who are you as a trusted advisor. So, the whole idea is to take that lead, that clicked on that ad, filled out that lead form, and over a very consumer friendly, over a period of time, educate them on those different areas so that when they do engage, they already have a good sense of who Home Partners is, what is lease purchase, and what are the qualifications. So now they become even deeper down into that funnel. We talk about lead conversion through funnel compression. That drip campaign pushes them even further down in the funnel before they decide to engage. And so when they come into the CRM system, we not only see their contact information, but we see the answer to those 2 questions. And then, as we said before, once they've engaged us, we give you some template text to further qualify them, make sure they have enough time, make sure they want to can afford the level of rent that makes sense for the Home Partners program. And then that's your cue to go ahead and invite them from your agent portal. So you log into your agent portal, you send them an invitation that brings them into your agent portal once they register. And then again, if you're managing a team, you can use your managing broker portal. So when you look in the upper right-hand corner of the Home Partners website and you log in, you see your agent portal, but now you're also going to see the managing broker portal. It's a separate link, and that's where you'll be able to go ahead and assign leads to members of your team and then track those leads through closing. So let's use this graphic, this funnel graphic, as a way to sort of summarize everything that we talked about in terms of lead generation, lead education, and lead engagement, and eventually lead conversion. So this whole model is based on a $10 a day spend over a 30-day period. So roughly $300 a month spent, again, using Facebook lead forms and working with my BFF to go ahead and set up those Facebook ads, to go ahead and set up the Facebook lead forms, go ahead and establish the audiences, drop the pins in the right places, establish the spend, and go ahead and administer that for you. So within that 30-day period of that $10 a day spend, we expect to see about 500 leads go to the ad, right, and click on the Learn More button. That will then take them to that lead form where they're going to give us their contact information and then also answer those 2 questions. When are you looking to move? How much rent are you looking to pay? And then once they hit the submit form on that, so we expect about of those 500 consumers that clicked on the Learn More button in the ad, we expect about 60 of them to go ahead and finish filling out the lead form, hit the submit button, bring them into your a CRM system ought to start that 8-month drip campaign with that heavy concentration in that first 6 weeks, emails, texts, and videos explaining who is home partners, what is lease purchase, what are the qualifications for lease purchase, and then who are you as their trusted advisor. We refer to that top part as the automated funnel compression, right? So lead conversion through funnel compression. This first part all happens automatically. The lead gen happens automatically. The lead engagement happens automatically. The lead education happens automatically. In fact, what we propose to most of our brokerages is to let the automated funnel do its work. As my dad used to say, let the ball come to you before you swing the bat. Let it come to you. So don't go running after all these ads. You're going to get a lot of interest, but let the lead forms and the 8-month drip campaign do its job. Of those 60 consumers that fill out the lead form and come into the drip campaign, we expect about 10 of them to say yes. So again, at the end of every text, at the end of every email, if you want to learn more, go ahead and say yes so we can engage you. And that's where we enter into the active part of the funnel. That's where you're going to begin to engage that consumer. We initially provide you with some template texts where you can sort of re-verify that they have the time frame that they need. You can re-verify they've got the income, the rent, and the FICO score that they need. And then that's your cue to go ahead and get them in the phone. We provide you with some great scripts and some great techniques once you have them on the phone to make sure you maximize the opportunity to convert them into a lead that you're now ready to invite to come into the Home Partners ecosystem, register, apply, and hopefully get them into a house. So those are the two parts: the automated funnel compression, let it do its job, go from those, a large number of leads coming into the Facebook ad to a small number of leads coming out of the CRM system and texting yes and ready for us to engage in. Out of those 10 that drop out of the bottom of the 8-month drip campaign, we would expect over time 2 to 3 of them to end up in a closing. So at a $10 a day spend, $300 a month. Of course, these are just ballpark numbers, but we would expect to see 2 or 3 of them over time to close. So let's go through kind of a quick summary of all the different pieces, the role that my BFF plays, the role that you need to play. So it all starts off, if you decide this is a program you're interested in moving forward with, my BFF, Matt Gentili, Colton Howard, and Jake Neal will go ahead and send you an onboarding document that will give them the information that they need to go ahead into your Facebook account. It's your Facebook account, your business account. Allow them to go in there, set up the Facebook ads, set up the audiences, set up the spend, drop the pins, and do the tweaking they need to do to optimize the lead generation capacity of those Facebook ads. That cost is going to be covered by Home Partners of America. So we're going to cover the cost of that initial setup. As we said before, we support 2 CRM systems. If you've already have KV Core, we're set to go. The onboarding document that you receive from my BFF will ask you to give the login credentials to your KV Core. If you don't have KV Core, we ask that you get LionDesk. Go to liondesk.com, subscribe to the Pro plan, the Pro Plus plan. It's only $49 a month if you pay monthly. And then go ahead and send us the credentials, the login credentials for that. And so that will be covered on the CRM system. My BFF will also send you the template to set up that custom landing page that we talked about, where we will co-brand it, and you can use that for Google AdWords campaigns, email campaigns, QR campaigns, use them in open houses. So you have a landing page that's very professional, co-branded, that you can send those leads to. It will collect the same information that the Facebook lead form is going to collect, in the landing page, and it will also be integrated into your CRM system. So the next thing that My BFF is going to do is go ahead and do the integration. So you've got the Facebook ads all set up, you got the landing page all set up. So now what we have to do is integrate that into your CRM system. Go ahead and install the 8-month drip campaign. It's all be pre-installed for you, along with those text templates that we talked about earlier. So all be pre-installed. Go ahead and turn the thing on. We'll turn it on. The leads will start flowing into your CRM system. The CRM system will begin to engage those leads, educate them about who's on partners, what is lease purchase, and what are the qualifications for lease purchase. In addition to that, your regional account manager and your business development manager will work with your team to make sure they're very good at lead conversion, right? Because the BRP platform is going to do the lead generation, it's going to do the lead education, it's going to do the lead engagement. So when you get ready to turn those leads over to your agents, you want to make sure they know what to do with them, they convert those leads into closings and the commission. So all that activity up here is free. Home Partners is actually going to cover the cost of that in as much as My BFF has fees. All you're going to have is the $49 line desk subscription, or if you have KV Core, that's already covered for you. So even that will be free. So the only thing that you will then be responsible for is to determine how much you want your social media spend to be. We propose or suggest you start at $10 a month. Let the algorithms, the machine learning of the Facebook ads to kind of, optimize. And then after a month or so, when they've been fully optimized and the CRM campaign is working and you're really comfortable with the platform, then you can decide to increase that spend if you want. We have many brokerages that are spending $30, $50 a day, but we suggest starting out at that conservative $10 a day to give everything a chance to optimize. After 2 months, so you'll have 2 full months to test drive this thing, the My BFF will reach out to you with a contract to continue to manage your Facebook ads, to manage the placement of them, to manage the spend, manage to continue to optimize them, work with the landing page, make sure all that stuff is working together. And that will be at $250 a month between you and My BFF. Home Partners is not part of that agreement. It's just between you and My BFF. So that's the model. We hope this has been helpful for you. We hope you're as excited to become part of the BRP team as we would be to have you. By the way, I should mention sometime in the 3rd or 4th quarter, we're going to be starting a mastermind group among the BRP brokerages, so they can get on a Zoom call maybe once a month and begin to share best practices with each other. So that's another feature that we'll be doing later in the year. I hope this was helpful for you. I enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please reach out to your regional account manager. Please reach out to your business development manager, and they can answer any questions that you might have. You have a great day. We look forward to talking soon. Bye-bye.